Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Police Quest 3. Last time we were put in charge of our wife's attack, of the investigation, and unfortunately we also have Pat Morales as our partner. Gosh darn it. Oh well. Anyway, we have a witness to the attack, so we need to get some info out of her, but she's probably hungry, so if we look here, the brown bag sitting on the desk is probably someone's lunch. Well, now it's going to be her lunch. You grab the lunch. You give the lunch to the lady. Peanut butter and jelly? You guys are real gourmets, you know, ain't you? Alright. So let's talk to her about this suspect that she saw. You asked Miss Reed to tell you exactly what she saw at Oak Tree Mall that night. I was at the mall, I was, picking and choosing over the goodies in that big bin out back. Shameful what people throw away. Okay. Miss Reed, please, just stick with the incident with the man. I don't know what kind of this big side of beef type guy rams right out of me, he does. You'd think an old lady like me to get more respect. I don't ask for much, a dry spot to lay my newspapers, a few modest handouts, Carla, I really need you to finish telling me about the man who knocked you down. So I socks him right in his leg. Like to have it broke with my hand, I did, and him, he just grins at me right in my face. His ugly mug just grins at me like the devil or something. I'll never forget that face. Interesting, she'll never forget the face. So what that means is we can make a composite. So let's go to Tools and Drawing Composite. Now if you were to give a general description, it would read like a fella all dark and hairy. A real sour face with a hawkish nose, sharp beady eyes, and a leery brow. Okay, so basically what we have to do here, let's try eyes first. Go through the eyes. These are some kawaii eyes there. So right now we have Lord Voldemort here. So it's not happening, so what you want to do, let's do this. Sometimes this takes a bit to get to work right. Maybe you want to... Yeah, his face look right. Okay. Guys, a little too left. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. The eyes look okay. Okay. So I thought we could shift this. It's a hawkish, not button boy. There we go. So keep going until she says something. Come on, Carla, you can do it. What do you mean by hawkish? Oh, that is huge. Let's try this again. Could be, he sure looked mean. Let's try. Nose is a little too low. Okay. Is that about right? Nose looks okay. Alright. So which mouth do we want? This isn't working very well for me. This isn't cooperating. Like she's just not being very cooperative, I should say. Not too full. He had a tight mouth. Like that? No, too sweet of a mouth for his kind. Is that it? Mouth is a little too left. Math looks okay. Alright. That'll do for starters. What does that mean? She's not being cooperative with me. Brow's a little too high. Okay, a little bit lower. Let's see if she agrees with it. Brow looks okay. She's kind of wavy. Is that it? That's close, I think. Hair is way too low. Okay. It's a little too low still. Hair looks okay. Full beard. Hair looks okay. Beard looks okay. Brows look okay. Mouth looks okay. Nose. Eyes. And face. Okay, so this is the guy we're looking for. Search composite. There we go. That's the one, the one there in the middle. I'll never forget a mean-looking mug. Alright. Steve Rockland. 210 pounds, red hazel hair. Someone convicted on 2 counts of burglary, 62385, sentenced to 5 years in state penitentiary, paroled 62588, and is currently serving 3 years probation. No wants, I think that means no warrants out for his arrest. Rockland associates with and at one time was known to be a member of the cult Sons of Darkness. His suspicion the cult leads in the sale of crack cocaine. Weren't there cultist marks in some of those murders we researched? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. And 195 points. We did that right. So let's get you home. I want to go home. Okay, Carla, that should do it. I'll take you home now. You've been a big help. Quote unquote home. We're just gonna take her to that little industrial complex. Well, bless your heart, my card is still safe. Wasn't there something on top of it that's missing now? Oh well, we need to get our cuffs. Retrieve your cuffs. You notice Morales is checking her watch. She suddenly says, "Sure, Sonny, drive me over to the mall real quick, would ya? I gotta make a phone call." Okay. Can't wait till we get back to the office. Grudgingly, you drive Morales to the mall. Sit tight, boss. I'll only be in a minute. She goes and she takes her. She knows she's careful to take her purse with her, which is something of note. So we're actually in the same area where Marie was stabbed. Very nice, Morales, to bring us back here. But yeah. So if you notice, we can get out for a second. Yeah, it's the same area. She's over there making her call. Why couldn't you wait to get back to the office? What did it have to do here? The days before cell phones. I usually speeds things up if you get out and get back in. I believe. There's nothing else we can do. See, I'm back. Let's go. So, and another shift. You drop Pat off at the station and head home. Day 4. I do love these VGA graphics so much. You go through the notions of getting ready for work, and I do love modern games that do graphics like this. There's one I'll be playing pretty soon that's modern from a game by someone I've done plenty of games from. Alright. So let's go back to the homicide office. And do another day of work. Gotta take care of some woman stuff-ons, be right back. Every time she comes in, she's checking that drawer. It's locked. It's past desk drawer. Oh well, let's not worry about that. And what is this in our inbox? You removed the subpoena, really? You are commanded to appear in the Lytton Municipal Court as a witness in the case of People versus Juan Ruiz. Oh, the guy that was driving super slow. You remember that you cited Mr. Ruiz for impeding traffic. That jerk actually is taking us to court. Alright. So you want to be very careful of this. I don't think this, like, doing this wrong can get you a game over, but it will lose you points. First, let's go to the third floor. Remember, Mike was saying something about he was waiting on a tracking device and he wouldn't get it back for a few days? Well, today's the day that it is back. So, if we open the desk, you look in the cabinet to see the loaner equipment is in stock. See a tracking device in the drawer. You remove the tracking device from Mike's desk drawer. Now, don't you forget to return the tracker either. Yeah, whatever. So we'll use that later. We'll go to the ground floor. We want to go into the police car because there's something we need in here. Reach over to the glove compartment. Let's see. It's a speedometer calibration card, a service record for the car's speedometer. Departmental policy requires that all speedometers be calibrated every 90 days. So this is showing that our speedometer worked and that showed that we knew what speed one was going. Thinking about your upcoming court appearance, you wisely decide to take the speedometer calibration chart with you. Yeah, this is very, very, very procedural. You'd only know that if you read the manual on that part. Okay, and then we actually want to take our car. Oh, Pat. Wait for me, Sonny. Let me pause this while I figure out where the court is. Okay, I think I know where I'm going. Okay, let's turn left here on Lily. And then I believe we're going to want to go north, not here, but on 8th Street. Let's hope I got this right. This is actually taking several attempts. Okay, slow down. So it's right, it should be coming up on the left here. Lytton Court, there we go. I think we can just stop. There we go. We're waiting for you in the car, boss. Why did I give her a Boston accent? Anyway, I'm going to save you because I hate driving. Okay, this should be easy enough. You take the witness chair next to the Deputy District Attorney. The bailiff says in a loud voice, "I'll rise with the Honorable Judge Mildred Simpson." The bailiff says in a loud voice, "Court is now in session. Please be seated." Directing her attention to the prosecutor, Judge Simpson says, "Mr. Cannon, please call your first witness in the People vs. Ruiz." She's British for some reason. Because I can't do a Judge Judy voice. The people call Officer Sonny Bonds to the stand, Your Honor. Officer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Please state your name and occupation for the court. Son of Bond's Detective Sergeant with the LPD. Officer Bonds, on September 14th, you issued a citation to Juan Ruiz. Is that correct? And then this next part won't happen automatically. You have to actually talk to him. Or you get kicked out of court. Yes, that's correct. Officer Bonds, did you see Mr. Ruiz anywhere in this courtroom? Do we see him? I don't see him. You put up Mr. Ruiz and say that man there seated at the defendant's table. Speaking to the court reporter, let the record reflect that Officer Bonds has identified the defendant, Mr. Juan Ruiz. Officer Bonds, would you please describe the events which led up to you issuing a citation to Mr. Ruiz? Certainly, I had routine traffic duty that day. I had been on duty for 6 hours and was patrolling the highway when I drove up on a lane of slow-moving cars in the fast lane. I pulled around them in the slow lane, and when I reached the head of the line, I saw Mr. Ruiz in a 1958 Ford Fairlane. I could see immediately that he was going way under the speed limit, so I clocked him. My speedometer registered 35 miles per hour. He's a lying, man. Irritated Judge Simpson raps her gavel. You're out of order, Mr. Ruiz. You'll have a chance to tell your side of the story in due time. Officer Bonds, could you show the court the speedometer calibration chart for the police vehicle you were operating that day? And this is when most people are like, oh crap, the what? But we do have that. You hand the calibration chart to the Deputy District Attorney. Here it is. Let the record note that the admission of one calibration chart into evidence. I have no further questions, Your Honor. Your witness, Mr. Meyer. I have no questions for this witness, Your Honor. You may step down now, Officer Bonds. Mr. Ruiz, please step forward and be sworn in. Oh, and his theme music. Mr. Ruiz, please raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I do. Please state your name for the court. Juan Jose Ruiz. Can you briefly tell us what happened that day, Mr. Ruiz? I was just driving, Your Honor, not doing nothing. I'm a very careful driver. I don't do no showing off or nothing in my ride. I wasn't speeding, I wasn't going slow, I wasn't doing nothing. These cops don't like Chicanos, man, and that's the truth. He'd have busted me if I was going 54. Idiot. Your witness, Mr. Cannon. I have no questions for this witness, Your Honor. Do you have anything further to say, Mr. Ruiz? No, Your Honor. Any closing arguments? No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. Then I'll proceed with my decision. You may step down, Mr. Ruiz. Based on Officer Bond's testimony and the evidence submitted, I find the defendant guilty. Ah. Nice job, Officer Bonds. Thanks. Alright. So, there's that. Let's see, do we have to go anywhere next? You get in the car. He suddenly knows Morales checking a watch. He suddenly says, "Yo, Sonny, drive me over to the mall real quick, would ya? I gotta make a phone call." Fine. Grudgingly, you drive Morales to the mall. Sit tight, boss. I'll only be a minute. You notice something. She left her purse this time. I'm going to save the game here. She seems in an awful hurry. This time she's even neglected to take her purse with her. Who the heck is she calling it anyway? As the purse rests between the seats, she keeps a key attached to the handle. You take the key knowing it'll have to be returned before Morales notices that it's gone. Alright, so what we want to do... So notice, there's a key maker here. So let's go see if we can make a copy, because we can't just keep the key, we gotta return it. What can I do for you? Need a key made? I make keys for big locks, small locks, clocks, cars, tanks, and banks. What do you need, fella? Can you stop talking so I can give you the key? This, please. What do you want me to do with that? I'm a key maker. Oh wait, what did I give him? Electronic. That's a tracking device. Pass keys. Okay, that's a... Ah yes, no problem with this little jewel. I'll have a copy in a second. Here you are, fella. That'll be $2.50. Sure thing. Wait. Exact $2.50. Thanks, buddy. Another day, another $2.50. So let's quickly get back into the car. So the weird thing is, if you don't return the key and she returns, it actually says that you die of embarrassment. Because she says, hey, where's my key? And then it's game over screen. So let's return the key. In the nick of time, you place Morales' key and hope she doesn't notice anything funny. And we wait. See, I'm back. Let's go. Okay. Video comes alive. 64 David Litton. Now says this is 64 David. This is 64 David. Go ahead. Dispatcher comes back with this and says 187 in alley 300 block of West Rose. One traffic unit is 1097. Now it's concerned to call Litton 64. David copies and we are responding. Well, you heard it, boss man. She says, let's roll. What is 1097? What's going on over there? Well, we'll just have to find that out next time on Let's Play Police Quest 3. Thank you for watching and have a good day.